Defense exports expansion. Explosive manufacturers seek expansion of authorized ports for defense exports. Currently, Chennai, Kochi and Vizag designated for exports. Expansion would increase infrastructural capacity, reduce cost and logistic hassles, shorten transportation time, improve security and enhance export competitiveness. West Coast outperforms. U.S. East Coast ports seeing the Asia import tide turn back west. Los Angeles and Long Beach ports reported strong import growth in October 2023, imports up by 12.7% on the West Coast, and declining by 5.1% on the East and Gulf coasts. Supply chain disruption. Israel-Hamas war adds on to COVID in Ukraine caused supply chain disruption. Hijacking of Israeli vessels threatens the Red Sea traffic. The most balanced, cost-effective and shortest route from Europe to Asia. Europe-Japan trade via the Suez Canal also impacted. Service suspensions. Asia-Europe carriers play hardball with threats of service suspension. Carriers, pressured after a Q3 profit slump and expected Q4 losses. Weak demand coincides with the arrival of 24,020 equivalent unit vessels, prompting carriers to lay up ships due to difficulties in utilization. Festive rate surge. Indian air freight traffic takes off as rates and market share increase. Rates to North America and Europe rose by 8 to 10% due to festive demand and e-commerce. Rates from North America and Europe to India surged by 18% and 15%, respectively. Integrated Transport Planning Agency. Government of India plans to set up Integrated Transport Planning Agency (ITPA). ITPA primary objective is coordination between central and state, achieve national targets, net zero emissions, minimizing competition between modes, reducing costs. Rice export ban 2024. India to maintain its curbs on overseas sale of rice into 2024. The restrictions on shipments to curb domestic price rise. Ban will stay to ensure rice supply to country's free food program. Mini duty for max exports. India should waive import duty on inputs used for manufacturing export products. India's smartphone exports surge due to tech giant Apple. New Delhi considers cutting electric vehicle import duties for 5 years to attract companies like Tesla to sell and make its cars in India. Protection for GI products. UK demands protection for GI products from agri-sector under FTA with India. India provides general protection for violation of GI rules on British GI products like Scotch whisky, Stilton cheese and cheddar cheese, but UK seek higher protection levels. Decision to grant higher protection is with government and varies based on international recognition. India's growth and stability. India poised for robust growth and macro stability in financial year 2024. Consumer Price Index declined in October 2023 due to dip in core inflation. Wholesale Price Index suggests overall decline in cost of principal inputs to production. Retail inflation fell to a 4-month low of 4.87% in October as food prices and core inflation eased.